Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you very much, Ken Rice, for that introduction. Welcome to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Happy Thanksgiving in advance. Hope you have a wonderful day with your family and friends and a wonderful weekend as well. We are here to take your phone calls on this Thanksgiving Eve. Bob Pompeani, Chris Mueller. You can hit us up on Twitter. It's at KDPomp or at Chris Mueller PGH, or call the Borders and Borders hotline 412-575-2600. And Chris, the Penguins, this is one of those nights that everybody gets festive at home, night out before the actual Turkey Day, and it's normally a great hockey night out. And it was, in the sense that people were excited about this game. The Rangers and the Penguins, I don't think anyone expected one goal total, but that's all they got. Penguins, I guess the headline for me would be, again, struggling on the power play. 0 for 5 and unwilling to change a lot of what they do. Based on the talent on that team, they should do more than what they have done, which is now 13.8% on the power play.
Yeah, I think a lot of hockey lifers will tell you, people that follow the sport, Bob, much more closely than you or I do. Like people who that's their only thing. They'll say there is no such thing as two number one power plays. You pretty much concentrate your talent on the first one, and then you use what's left over on the second one. But, man, doesn't it just feel like they would benefit from trying to break that group up a little bit and just get a more cohesive fit and feel?
Yes.
It too often seems like, to use a basketball analogy, since obviously Pitt has got one going on tonight, it feels like saying your 5 best players are all point guards somehow, so we're going to put you all out there and just hope for the best, right? It's just not how it works. That is the A1 story for me. I don't know who sets their ego aside. Chris Letang already did to jump down to the second power play. Somebody else might need to. Could be Malkin. Who knows? But they need some fixes there for sure, because it just shouldn't look this disjointed on this regular of a basis with, as you said, the talent that they have assembled. I will say, in the interest of positivity, I'm in my festive colors here. This is not a Cincinnati Bengals or Browns endorsement. This is Thanksgiving colors here, Bob. Think of me as a giant happy gourd right now. I will say that Tristan Jarry, I thought, played a whale of a game. I know he gave up the Lafreniere breakaway, semi-breakaway goal, whatever. But I thought Jarry was one major bright spot in this game for the Penguins, and I do want to note that, since I feel like we only mention that guy's name when we're saying he's getting lit up, he looks terrible, et cetera, et cetera.
No, and a little later we'll take a look at the highlights from this game. But, yes, I thought Jarry was very good. I thought Jonathan Quick was really good, too. He's had sort of a second awakening here with the Rangers. He's now 5-0-1. He had never won a game at PPG Paints Arena, and the guy's still very good, flexible, low in his net, and he made some critical saves. We'll take a look after the break at those highlights. But I also want to ask you, Chris, about what happened yesterday. Matt Canada is gone. Now they have coordinators, which is interesting to me. But this now makes it very obvious that they're looking for Kenny Pickett to take a step up, because now there's no other blame. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about, but you can't blame Matt Canada. They're looking, and I would imagine the evaluation time here is very much over the next 7 weeks. They got to figure out what they have with Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, I'm not going to necessarily say that they're making a 7-week determination on his future, because I think that they very well might hire somebody permanently in the offseason and then make next year the true defining year for Pickett. I'm not saying I would do that. I think in the NFL in this day and age, you have to be prepared to move on more quickly than 3 seasons, and teams do that and have sometimes benefited from it. I think the real person who's got a 7-week audition here is Eddie Faulkner, because Mike Sullivan's much closer to a lifer in NFL terms. He's already called plays before with one good season, but mostly pretty bad results.